All right, I got it. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have Skillforce here today. They are really a talent agency. They provide opportunities for people to work with contractors that have come to them. I'm going to introduce Tim, who's the general manager, and then he's going to introduce Adam and Vanessa to you. And please answer any of the questions that you have. You can also go off topic from the sheets that we've given you, and then just give them your undivided attention, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Really appreciate it. Well, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. We're trying to get you out of decent hour so you can have your Valentine's dinner. You're not going to keep anybody running late later. So, as Rob said, we're here to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about next steps for you after you graduate from high school. We are a talent staffing company that specializes in trades work for GCs, electrical companies, HVAC companies, plumbing companies. And so we're here to kind of help perhaps shepherd you into the right direction once you get out of high school. We've been in business for 21 years. We started in Baltimore out of a garage, and we have grown the business organically. We are currently 13 offices, but we're able to work nationwide. So there's opportunities everywhere. This is a great time to be in construction. And so this opportunity that these guys are giving you to kind of learn from the ground up, this foundation is unbelievable. So you'll be blessed that you're here and really take advantage of it. Listen and pay attention because this will guide you in the right direction once you get out of high school. So with that being said, I want to introduce Adam. Adam's got a lot of experience. He's very seasoned in what we do. He's out in the field. He's got his eyes and ears on everything. He places young talent like you guys for a lot of the clients that we have that come to us looking for a solution. If they have a contract and they want to, there's a certain amount of time they need to get it done, they come to us if they don't have the manpower, right, to help them get their job. Adam has, again, is a seasoned veteran, plenty of experience, works with like 140 employees alone, knows them all by name, what locations they're at, what their, how their family, everything. So we're here to kind of get to know you guys and figure out what you guys are going to do, right? So with that, Adam.
Hey guys, I was looking around and all I saw was is someone said that there is a genius. We were created geniuses. There's a genius inside of us. We just our duty is to discover what we were made for. And if we do that, we're going to enjoy life and be real happy. I keep in my tool bag a pipe. It's about this big, and it's about 2 inches. I use it as a weapon to defend myself, like a bat. And I use it as a lever. I learned to use it when I was a technician in 2002, and I fell in love with that lever. I could loosen up bolts that would not loosen up. I also learned another tool that I loved to learn how to use it was putting 2 wrenches together and use 1 wrench as a lever, and things became easier. I love tools, and I was looking at this table. This table is one of those principles used to make things longer and bigger and bigger. I love those tools that extend, like pipes, right? That extend, and you can reach fruits, or you can cut a branch. I was thinking today. You guys know who the Beatles are? Yeah. Not the Bugs, but the earth. Because today is Valentine's Day, I wanted to say that in life, really life, Love is all we need. They have a famous song that is called Love is All We Need. I want to use that word today as in passion, as in dedication, as in the attitude that we need to have in life towards the opportunities given to us, towards the tools, the levers. Archimedes, the Greek thinkers, said, give me a long enough lever in a fulcrum, and I will move the world. For my Spanish audience, Arquímedes, el pensador griego, dijo, dame una palanca lo suficientemente larga y un punto de apoyo, y yo voy a mover al mundo. We are here in a beautiful time and season of life. We are in the best country in the world. We are the envy of the world. That's why they want to eat our lunch. And there are so many opportunities, guys. The future is beautiful. You guys have something wonderful in front of you. And you were placed in this place and this time for you to reach your goals, your dreams, to be happy. Well, I think that a lot of times we don't take advantage of those tools, those extensions given to us, those levers that we need to move the world. Teachers, like these guys that you have here, that they have worked the work, they know what they're talking about. They are pushing you. Sometimes you think that they're a little bit crazy. They're in the wrong field. They should be in the army instead of here. Right? But they're giving you those extensions that you need to make your lever longer, so you can move that world that is inside of you. Take advantage of each opportunity. Do everything with love, with passion, with a good attitude, and that will get you where you dream to be in, beyond your wildest imagination. You're in a great place.
Thanks, Adam, I appreciate it. Again, as Adam alluded to, we want to thank Mr. Wolf, Mr. Singham for having you guys here. This is a phenomenal program to launch your careers. So we're grateful to be here, to present to you guys, actually talk to you guys, figure out what it is that moves you. What do you want? What are you looking for, right? Once you leave beyond these doors, what's next in store for you, right? Maybe nothing, but it's going to be a certain percentage you make it out and go out in the real world and find a job and then stick with it. And once you're out there, your employer will know, like, this is the person I'm going to promote, right? So work hard, work ethic, right? Be on time, things that you've been talking here. If you pay attention, listen up, take your hoodie off, these little things go a long way, especially in the construction industry. We talked about, we haven't talked about it yet, but one of the things I want to touch on is safety. We're a big proponent of safety. Safety is everything. OSHA 10, right? OSHA 30. You're going to have to learn all these new safety terms. We have it on the back of our vest here. This is something that's very, very important. Every job you go to now, that pertains to the trades, you have to know your safety. You have to be safe. You have to have the right boots, right? You have to have the hard hat. You have the PPE, right? You have to have the eye goggles. You have to have gloves, right? So follow the rules, look presentable, and then you're on your way, right? Work hard. So, but what we did, we're not only a talent agency, but we are staffing, right? That's we place you guys. We try to find you a career, right? In the trades. Vanessa is the head of recruiting. So how we operate is basically, if you guys are interested, you'll come in, you'll talk to Vanessa, you'll file an application, right? We will interview you, we will get to know you, and then we will find the right position for you out. It could be with a general contractor, it could be with an electrical company, it could be an HVAC company, it could be anywhere, right, in the trades. So we're trying to find the best fit for you guys. So the more information we get from you, the better, right? And you probably still going to work it. With that, let me introduce Vanessa to you. She is very good at what she does on the HR and also on the recruiting standpoint. So, Vanessa.
Good morning. My name is Vanessa. I am in charge of the recruiting for our Nova office, which is in Chantilly, Virginia. Pretty much touched on my job, our job really, but my main job is to find the best fit for you within our industry. You would come to me with your resume, with the knowledge that you find here, or that you learn along the way, and then sit down, have a discussion, get to know you. I want to learn about you. I want to know what are your goals. Where do you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years? And then from that point, we can kind of search and see what's out there and what is the best fit for you with the skill set and the knowledge that you have. The actual process, it's a simple process. As he said, you can come into our office, you can fill out an application that includes an assessment. That'll give you a better idea of where you are in your skills and your training, right? We have multiple platforms that you can utilize, such as Indeed, ZipRecruiter. You can also go directly to our website, skillforce.com, where we do have a page that lists all the jobs that we are currently looking to fill. If you are not sure, you're not sure what to ask for, what to look for, which job to apply for, on that same skillforce.com website, we at the bottom have just kind of an information box, which you can submit your name, number, email, and then a short summary about yourself and what you're looking to do, the kind of work you want to do, or the kind of work you want to do now, and this is what I want to do down the road. Hey, can you guys help me fulfill that dream? That is seen by multiple people within our company, right? Our vice president sees it. Obviously, all recruiters across all platforms will see it. Tim will see it.
Timothy will as well.
Timothy will. Yeah, so there's a lot of different levels of, management, down to recruiters, to sales account management, looking at this information. And there may be one that skips my desk and goes to our VP, and he'll reach out to me and say, hey Vanessa, look at this profile. This is a great profile. I know you have that job out there in Manassas that you need to fill. I think you should give this person a call, and they would be a great fit for it. So there's just lots of opportunity, lots of avenues. Your information is being seen by a lot of people in our company that can open a lot of really good doors for you and opportunities down the line. I am just the first person that you will come across in that line. So once I have your information and we've kind of narrowed down where we think you would be a good fit, then I would send your info and your resume to someone like Adam, who's one of our sales reps, account managers, who works with various construction sites throughout the DMV area. And then he would look at it and say, okay, hey, I think he or she might be a good fit for these 3 sites. Then we would take your information and get it over to all 3 of those sites, all of the management and the foremen's in charge, to try to get you out to the best fit for you. So yes, it's a simple process, but I always say, you're gonna come out of these this program, these are great programs, you're gonna come out with a knowledge base, and you're gonna come out ready to work, which is fantastic. I know you guys get like OSHA 10 training and stuff like that, so you're already ahead of the game. You already have one foot in the right door, right? I have multiple jobs right now that we are trying to fill, and one of the requirements is they want an OSHA 10. And I can't always find people that have an OSHA 10. But you guys come out of here with it, ready to go. You're ready with the knowledge about safety. You're ready to go. And that's just something that at this moment in time creates multiple big opportunities for you. And we just kind of want to be the people that help to navigate you down those paths and find the best opportunities for you.
Thank you, Vanessa. So, again, there's a questionnaire, I guess, or there's a sheet of, feel free to ask questions. We want more feedback, everything's a great question. So ask us about anything, ask us about how do you get started. We've heard, this is our 5th class that we've spoken with. So we've heard all different types of questions, but Yeah, let us know if there's anything that's, you're thinking about, like where, you know, next steps, especially for those who are seniors, like, what are you gonna do in a couple months, right? What's your plan? Do you have a plan? You know, are you gonna stick in the trades? You know, do you wanna, you know, present your resume, you wanna get your resume together? We can help you with that, okay? So, lots to think about here, but we're here to help, and kind of help guide you guys into a career that, you know, best suits you right now, right? So, feel free to ask any questions, and then we'll kind of get the ball rolling, right? So don't be shy. There you go.
What benefits do you guys offer?
I'm sorry?
What benefits do you guys offer?
So after 6 months of working with Skillforce, we do offer health benefits, and that includes medical, dental, and vision. We also offer 401k, PTO, paid time off. So after you work 1,800 hours with us, you are given your first 40 hours of TO time. And then there are 6 paid holidays throughout the year.
Any other questions? What's your name?
Commercial, residential, industrial. You do residential, commercial, or industrial?
What would you like to do?
Like which one of the?
Which one would you like to do?
Yeah.
Commercial, residential, or industrial?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
What would you like to do?
Ooh, probably commercial.
When you are talking to the right people, we focus on commercial. Because it aligns more with our safety culture and philosophy. But we also do some residential. But since residential now you think, yeah, we do commercial. And industrial.
What's your name?
So, Ethan.
Ethan. Go ahead.
So, one of my buddies told me that you guys do like a internship over the summer if you're like under 18. I was wondering how that works, if that is true.
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, we're working on, like, you know, so what we'll do is we'll try and go to someone who has that need, maybe an office job, you know, and maybe something where they can learn the business. So being out in the field, holding, you know, any kind of tool, you gotta be 18. Like, for something that we're trying to get started with, you know, we're looking, so like, getting you, introducing you to certain clients. They want some young guys coming through, young guys and gals coming through, learning their business, and then once they turn of age and you have enough experience, then they'll get you out in the field.
Work on a good resume, show their.
Work on a good resume.
Maybe you don't have much to work history, but you can say, change your work history into your dreams, your work ethics, who you are as a person. We will present your profile to people that are interested.
What are some of the bigger problems
Great question.
Some of the biggest are HIT, Holder Construction, Clark, just to mention three of them. We have hundreds of the bigger players in the industry.
You know, as you drive, you know, with your parents, you drive your car, and you're going down the road, you'll see all types of construction. There's cranes, there's signs, right? You'll see the hits, you'll see the electrical companies, everybody advertises.
Our solution.
So as soon as you're driving, you'll start noticing these things, right? You'll start noticing as you're driving, if there's new construction, they'll tell you on the outside who's the GC, the general contractor, and they even have who the subcontractors are on there. But you'll start noticing, and so we work with a lot of the top 100. What's your name? Jeremy.
For someone coming out of this class, how much are they expecting to have get paid?
You should expect to get paid well. If you have, your pay will depend on many factors. One of them is having a reliable way of transportation, a driver's license. We said it clearly that you should never forget that your license is a privilege to drive and keep a good record. Because everything about you the hard hat that you purchase, the boots that you wear, the way you, how early you show up to work will determine how much you're worth. So invest in yourself, change the way you are. If there are changes that you need to do on your work ethics, change them. You can go from making quick, you can go from making little to making $5 extra per hour just because you work on the way you dress, the way you conduct yourself. So construction is very generous. We worked in government sites. The government tells us what we have to make. You could be making $30 more than what you make in a particular place. The industry is good. You guys are in my opinion, the best industry out there. I could be biased because I'm in it, but there are so many opportunities. And one small door can lead you, if you do with work ethics and passion, and love for what you do. You love what you do, guide you through a bigger door. So I would suggest to you not to worry so much about the pay. Pay will take care of itself if you do it right. And that's a good question.
What does a typical workday look like? What time you clock in, clock out?
I like to focus more on not the times, but the fun but the excitement of the opportunities to learn. You learn, but I'm gonna answer that too. You learn something new every day. Every day is different in the industry. You learn something new. And you have to be open to learn. Don't pretend that you know everything. That's not gonna take you too far. But construction is early. Commercial construction is early in the morning. We got a big traffic. And that gives us the benefit of having 2 days in one. If you're gonna be successful in this industry, if you're not an early riser, become disciplined to go early to bed, because you're gonna need to get up early. Commercial starts 5, 6, or 7, no later than 7. Mainly 6 in the morning. So that means by 4 or something, you're gonna be up, showering, and heading to work an hour before or so. And by 1, you're done. By 2, you're done. You have the rest of the day to do your hobbies or to continue your studies. Jeremy.
Do you guys offer like opportunities to continue studying? Like, do you guys compensate us for that? Help us with that?
So what we do, just for, we'll help you with your, it's like your OSHA training, whatnot. But as far as like advancement, it's usually on the job training. So we'll try and get you based on kind of what we know about you, your skill set. And then once we put you with a certain company, we will let them know that, hey, listen, this is, a very young apprentice, we're really trying to get them all in here. And we'll take that into consideration. So don't, what I was saying earlier, don't, be honest with what your skill set is. So don't embellish. Don't say, oh, I can do this when you can't, because they'll figure it out in 2 seconds, and you won't be, then they won't trust you. So just tell us what your skill set is, and then as you're on the job, they will teach you as to what you're doing, right? But the other thing too is that once you're of age, we can get you in the right position where if you want to go work for a certain HVAC company or electrical company, they may take, because you have great work ethic, and they'll put you through a program as you're working as well. Does that make sense? Yes. But they'll pay you, and then send you to school. Yes.
Do you work through like holidays or get overtime?
So we do, we do offer 6 paid holidays a year. After you've been with us for 6 months, you are eligible included within the holiday, after the 6 months with us.
Construction, generally speaking, it's Monday through Friday and some Saturdays. There are evening or night shifts often, but it's not the norm. So construction is flexible, it starts early and ends early, but it could also demand of you to be flexible to work at nights. But usually the night works don't extend for a long period of time.
Does everybody know clearly what, what we do? I mean, really, I know that I kind of touched on it, but, what we, like, we're like the town agency, right? So you're gonna come in, and you're gonna work for our people, we hire you, you are our employee, you W-2, right? Benefits start after 6 months, and that's what I mentioned. And then we'll find a job for you. There's companies out there that come to us and say, here's what I need, here's what I need, here's what I need. We fulfill those orders, okay? So if you have that skill set, and you get paid hourly, right? So we'll pay you once a week based on that, right? But that's what we do. So we'll find you the job, right? We're not construction workers or anything else. We're finding you an opportunity within the trades industry. Does that make sense? So, paid holidays, everything comes through us, not through who's employing.
So I was just gonna ask, so kind of touching on like the education part, not really more like college or stuff like that, but mostly like trade schools, since that's what like we're mainly like trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, is it like as important for us to get like all our credentials and then it's most likely we'll get like a job offer from like a certain company or stuff like that? Because knowing some other companies, that's what they're really interested, like 301, I think, or something like that for HVAC. I forgot what the credentials were, but that's what some companies really care about most of the times. Like
They require that.
Yeah, they really do require that. I'm just wondering, would you guys help us with that in any way possible? Trying to earn those credentials. No, it's not promotion.
So the best help we can do is to get you to the client that offers all those things. Skillforce we don't take on projects, and we worry about the liability that a worker represents to that client. But it's the client, when they see the value in you, that they say that, man, I want you to train on this and this and this, and I'll pay for it. So, as long as you take advantage of each opportunity with high level of attitude and work ethics, you will find so many people that are willing to invest in you. I wouldn't be worried about that. But if you show, when you say I need to have all these certifications, yeah, those certifications are great. You have to always be learning and adding to your toolbox all those extensions to the leverage. But all those are great only if you have the work ethic, the attitude, if you have the passion. If you don't have work ethics, if you don't have the passion, all those certificates be worthless.
Yeah, we found that, over the years that being at work 15 minutes early, dressing appropriately, having all your gear, and just following what work hard and follow the requirements that the GC or your employer is asking of you. It's gonna open up so many doors. There's stories that we have. But you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start walking through the door and then before your best effort to really.
There's a saying that says that people don't care how much you know until they realize how much you can. So you gotta demonstrate that you have what it takes. If you do, workers, there are a lot of workers out there. The good ones, not many. Be the good one. Everything else will fall in place. I promise you.
got it.
There you go.
Oh, so like what trades do you guys have? Like, do you guys work?
Everything from my general labor to a superintendent.
And while you're working, you guys can help us get into another trade or like study school?
We can help you to get into another trade, yes. We can help you, we work with all construction companies out there. HVAC, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, general labor. And we extend that not only to your cousins, to your uncles, your aunts, your, not grandpas, we still have to hire grandpas already. Unless they haven't retired. Yeah.
So are you saying a contractor or
Are we a contractor?
Yeah.
We're sort of, you and the client, right? So we help you find a job, right? We're like you're doing, like a talent agency. We're finding you, we're finding the right job for you, or the right career.
We provide talent to the contractors.
So how do you apply?
So there's numerous ways to do that. You can come to our office. We have an office in Chantilly, Virginia. You can walk through. We always have applications there available. Also, we have platforms like Indeed, ZipRecruiter, and then as I mentioned earlier, you can go directly to our website, skillforce.com, apply to any of the listings there that fits your skill set. And if you're not sure what to apply for, there is a information box on that same page where you're able to put your information, your name, your email, your phone number, and then a small little summary about yourself, what you're looking for, what you want to do. I will reach out to you. Sometimes other recruiters will reach out to you because we have multiple recruiters in our company. Those are the best ways to apply. You can even call in, just call our office, ask, hey, I'm looking for work. This is what I'm looking for. What do you guys have? We'll do a short little phone call, phone screen, get some information about you, and get you in for an in-person interview. But those are the best ways to.
The back of this card, there is a barcode, you can scan it.
QR code. Once you get your phone. Ooh, any other questions? How many seniors in here? All right. We asked a question earlier, like, what are your plans? What are we doing? It's February, right? Graduate in what, 3 months?
not three? Right. Yeah, I graduated late.
Yeah, well, what are your plans? I mean, you guys looking for, you get your resumes together, start putting them together, get out there early, right? Let us help you, say, we have a leg up on most because you've been through this program before, right? So, your resume, we'll talk to you, at least get a head start on it. By the time you graduate, you can roll it into something, right? Make it an opportunity out there, so.
We start with apprenticeship, software engineer, would I be able to next year or something? Part-time? Is that something that I could do?
In construction, you have to be 18. But you may be able to get into assist in an office, in an office.
An office environment where they can learn the business,
So don't shy away from putting a resume together, doing something, and asking, because we may be able to match the talent with the
And again, there's a lot of trades hiring right now. Especially as we're getting out of winter, getting into spring and summer, because there's gonna be a big uptick in positions up there. They're gonna need a lot, they're gonna try and catch up with the snow days, so they get as much, working labor as possible, right? So it could be a great opportunity to get started. So, anyway, in the back, what do you got? Which question? Yeah.
The question is, what time is this?
That's right. Do you have a question?
Everybody has a question.
Okay, you good? All right.
You guys have like Christmas and Thanksgiving out?
you wanna come over and celebrate, I'm happy to celebrate. Yeah, of course, we have 6 paid holidays if you come on board with us.
And those two are holidays.
Yep, for sure. I mean, what do you call it, the Fab Five or the Fed Five?
Fed
Fed
five?
Five.
Yeah, the Fed Five.
Plus one.
Plus one.
You know,
Yeah.
Are you guys only based in Virginia?
so no, my region, our region right here, we have certain regions that we sort of focus on. This just happens to be very prosperous. I mean, this was a lot going on, a lot of construction. Like I said, from just south of Baltimore, all the way around the Beltway, all the way down to Fredericksburg. We have a Richmond office, we have 13 offices. And then from there, like I said earlier, we can, there's opportunities in every state. So we have access to, we have recruiters that work remotely as well, that can help find jobs, you know, down the road for you guys if you want, if you're moving somewhere. But primarily, yes, right here. So we would be this would be your office right here if you wanted to get, you know, come on board with us. You go to us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Did you talk about the travel?
So we haven't talked about the travel, but, you know, there's opportunities too when, it's called our Travelers Division, where if there's an opportunity, every now and then something will pop up. We need 6 HVAC guys or electricians in Wisconsin, for instance, for this project. So what they do is they call it the Travelers Program. And what they'll do is they'll give you per diem. And per diem is money that they give you on a daily basis. It provides like your meals. And then they'll put you up in they'll give you accommodations, like in a hotel, right? And they'll do for that term, like whether it's 4 weeks, 6 weeks, could be like 3 months, right? That's also an opportunity there too. So we have a wide variety of different services. We offer temp services, right? You want to work on, you're like, hey, I want to work for this company for this project for 6 weeks. We have the temp to perm, and then we have direct hire, right? So if you want to get out, you really like an electrical company, HVAC company that you're attracted to, we'll try and get you an interview in there. If they like you, they'll hire you as an employee. So we're just going to expose you guys to so many different opportunities, right? That's our job.
So how did you guys get into this job?
Vanessa got me now.
Me? I'll let Adam.
Yeah,
He's the, well, I don't want to say what he's senior, but he's had the most years with
Yeah.
Skillforce. I've been around for going on 3 years. I'll let him.
You know, it's those small windows, those small doors that guide you to other ones. I learned to appreciate those small opportunities. A friend of mine, failure led him to come to Skillforce, and he said, I have no skills. I have no skills. I have some skills, but I need some income. And a recruiter like Vanessa started talking to him, and he said, you seem to have, you are more valuable than you think. We want to make you a rep. We're gonna make you an accounts manager, and we made him an accounts manager. And I had a relationship with this guy, so we are big on building relationships with our workers and with clients. That's what attracted me to Skillforce, that we believe in building long-term relationships. And I didn't want to be in the industry where I was messing up with my family schedule and my life. And I called my friend, and he said, right fit for this position that is available. And that's how I started with Skillforce. Building a relationship.
Yeah, it's all, I mean, being in this class today, right? Us being here, right? It's all you find people that can help kind of move you in the right direction. Sometimes the right place at the right time. Sometimes it's through a referral, through a friend. You know, we'll meet you today, say, what's your name? Anthony. We met Anthony this, he had us in trade school. He's phenomenal. Like, maybe there's an opportunity for him in Skillforce, right? Maybe that's his calling, right? And then if it's something that fits your needs, then great. And then you're out in the field and you're selling the services, right? You're talking to other people, like finding them jobs, right? So that could be your problem.
In the beginning, I said, there is a dream that was put inside of us, and we have the tools, the levers out there. Do a good job when you appreciate the opportunities, appreciate the levers that will help you move that world, that obstacle that is holding you to. And that's how I got here, appreciating a friendship, appreciating an opportunity. I started as a farmer boy, continue as an electrician apprentice, became a car technician. But I think I attribute the success that I have and I will have because I'm still the sky's the limit. I'm still far away from where I want to be. It's appreciating the small levers, adding an extension to the lever, and building good relationships. Everywhere you go, build a relationship. And you look at where you.
You know, I think one of the largest GCs in the area, Adam's been fortunate enough to work with, and has done a wonderful job with them. Probably started out with maybe 10 to 12 employees, right, on the job site. Built it up to 144. Most of those are referrals. Most of those are people saying, hey, where do you work? Hey, I have a friend that could, would love to bring in. So they'll tell, and he's like, well, great. I mean, you have great work ethic. How many other friends do you know that have great work ethic? Interview, and they're on the site. It's up to 144, in a few years. So it's all about, talking to people, keeping your head up, keep your chin up, right? Go out and say, hey, here's who I am. Be proud of yourself, and it'll happen. Work ethic, it's huge. So, great question. Anything else?
All right, let's give them a round of applause here.
We'll stick around for a few. If you have any questions, one-on-one or anything, feel free to grab some swag up here. Phone numbers are on here if you need anything, just give us a call. If you have any additional questions once you leave here, sometimes it sends a little trigger, like, I should ask that question. Feel free to reach out to us, and we're happy to answer it. Okay?
Yep, you guys can go grab cards or whatever, and you can't get your phones yet. No phones until time's up.